Hello guys, it's A Gonzalez and I'm going to be doing a tutorial for retexturing models and then injecting them back to the game. So you people who want to create textures can um, have a good advice on how to start doing this retexturing. It's been a while, I know. It's been a while since I helped Brian J with the modding of the SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. I used to work, I don't know if you remember some of my work. I worked on a Kurt Angle, on a Tyson Kidd. I worked on Goldberg and a Brock Lesnar. And my personal favorite, which was a One Night Stand 2007 Rob Van Dam, which I personally loved it. And I, first of all, and before we start, I want to apologize for my English. It's not a really good English, but I'm in Mexico, and there's not it's not that often that I speak English. So, okay, let's get started. First of all, I already extracted my textures for Jeff Hardy, which I already injected, replace them into the game, and I just for quick and a quick editing, I replaced the texture on the face, so I was sure that it was going to work. Now that I'm sure, we can already start. Okay, I'm going to be doing a custom for the Bound for Glory TNA pay-per-view, which I liked. And first of all, we need to crop this image. We're going to go Command C in Mac, Control C for copy, and we're going to be adding it here. So we use the free transform tool to place this, and then we lower the opacity, so that we can see both images one over the other. So we're going to be moving the image so the eyes and the nose and the mouth, sorry, are in the exact same position in the new image and the one where the real texture for the game, I mean. So we're going to distort, it was warp. We're going to warp it so we can take back the eyes and the mouth for this one. We kind of load this down so the eyes kind of close. Since I don't know, in this photo Jeff Hardy is looking up, it's going to be really hard to place this in the correct place. Place this correctly. So this is a kind of very intuitive work which I'm doing here. It's not a rule-based work which I'm doing. You have to be intuitive on this one so you get a really good texture. In this one I'm working with a paint.net and DXT to extract the DDS files, because there are no plugins for Mac, and so if you see that I'm using paint.net or DXT just skip those steps and click save as and use the NVIDIA plugins for your Windows computers and save the GDS. Okay, since this file will only work for the eyes. You see in here I already placed the eyes where they are supposed to be, but the mouth is supposed to be down here along with the eyes, which the eyes I think they are going to be well placed, and we're gonna warp it again so the eyes are fine. Okay, now you see that the mouth and the eyes are in the correct place, but what about the nose? Okay, there is one simple thing we can do here. Since in this one Jeff Hardy is kind of looking up, and we already kind of arrange it so it fits the other image. What we're going to do here, it will, with the eraser and the opacity low down to around 55, we're going to increase the size of the brush, the eraser, and start erasing here. First of all, because those parts of the image are not needed, because it's the sideburn, it's the lower part of a chin, and all the places, all the parts that we are not going to need, we can just erase them, so it's going to be easier for us to place the image correctly. Although later on we're going to be kind of we have to make the color of the new image the same in the skin, the same for the texture that we had in the game, so it doesn't look like it's well edited, and I mean bad edited. So here we have the image already placed here. Well, you can see here that the eyes and the brows are kind of good. We're going to decrease the size of the eraser, and we're going to start erasing the eyes so that we know that we are editing it well. Since in the moment we are erasing the eyes of the new texture, and we are actually seeing the part that is supposed to be there on the texture or the original texture, we know that we are working correctly. Okay, so now we see that this part of the image, which is the nose, sorry, I edited the background. Make sure your layer 1 is selected, and then start erasing the nose from the one we are not using. So that the texture itself shows up and we can see the nose, the original nose for Jeff Hardy. Okay, you see too that the mouth, this one is kind of looking up and this one is straight up. It's I mean it's plain. So what we're going to do here is going to take the marquee tool, select kind of just the mouth, click Ctrl T for free transform, and then warp it a little bit too. Sorry, this isn't looking that good. So first of all, we need to make it the size. To fit the size, we're going to lower the opacity so that we know that the mouth is placed correctly. Okay, so we deselected, and now you see that I have nothing selected in there, and the mouth is still not well fit. So we're going to erase the mouth. We are going to erase it. Yeah, I know the mouth is completely crucial on this for the texture to work, but we're going to be making it. By hand. Okay, so now you see that the chin, this part of the chin makes it, well, because it is so big, it makes it look like it is fat, kind of a fatty. So we're gonna warp it again, and we place it on position so the chin fits too. Okay, so we deselected, verify that it is correct. Okay, let's go back to the Bound for Glory image. You see that he doesn't have the beard anymore on the part of the neck. So we're gonna have to crop that, to erase that with the stamp, with the clone stamp. We're just gonna make sure this is well erased, totally erased from here, and then I'm going to be working on this. Okay, now that we have the texture well placed in here, this if I do this and I completely show you the process in here, this is going to be a very large video, very long video. So I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna come back when the texture is a little more advanced.